Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and time to talk about Game 74, where the Rangers lose 4-2 to the Carolina Hurricanes. This might be a one-taker, because I'm pretty upset about that game, if I'm being honest. Man, you were so close to greatness. This is the Galen Urso meme. You were this close to greatness. First two periods, Rangers look amazing. They look great. It's a very overused term, right? Of, oh, that's playoff style hockey. And what they mean is like a slightly physical game. No. This was playoff style hockey. Through and through was playoff style hockey. And the Rangers for 40 minutes held tough as nails against the Carolina Hurricanes and looked great. They would even score first, right? But first period, it was just back and forth. Both teams had chances. Rangers defense looked pretty solid. Igor looked great when he had to. The offense was getting chances. I want to say we had 13 shots in the first period. Let me see if I can see that really quickly. 14 shots in the first period, right? We look great. Second period, we score. Keandre Miller gets a goal. Beautiful play, right? It's the Rangers' top line, second defensive pairing out there. They're passing around. Frank Vatrano hands it to Mika Zibanejad. He cruises to the net. Beautiful pass by Mika Zibanejad. Keandre Miller gets it. He scores. It's 1-0 Rangers. Beautiful play. Frank Vatrano would only have 1 point tonight, and it was a secondary assist. My God, he played amazing tonight. He had a beautiful play, breaking up this, like a beautiful defensive play where he just, on a horse, buzzes in to break it up, right? He looked great. And then, a little bit later on, Carolina ties it at 1. Andrei Svechnikov, this was a weird play. Adam Fox kind of got turnstiled on this play. I think it was Seth Jarvis and Svechnikov making him look just silly on this play. They go behind the net after Shesterkin stops the initial one, and then they bank a rebound off of his left pad. And that's one of those shake your fist in the wind goals. I don't necessarily want to get mad at Igor. He couldn't quite tell where the puck was, and he stopped the initial shot, and the second one was just this weird bank. I'm not going to be mad at that. But through 40 minutes, and I can't emphasize it enough, through 40 minutes, the Rangers played amazing. They looked great. Damn shame about that third period, huh? First minute in the game, one minute, 2 seconds in, excuse me. Seth Jarvis. Beautiful feed from Sebastian Aho. Beautiful backhander by Seth Jarvis. Sure. Pretty much had a breakaway from not too far out. But, like, man, Trouba Miller doing their jobs here. It is the forwards that just... I have not been hard on them to this point of the season because of this, but boy, oh boy, was that a lazy line change. That was a borderline, unacceptably lazy line change. Give any hustle, and they don't score there. But, no, they just kind of come onto the ice slowly. They cruise on in. Seth Jarvis scores. It's 2-1. And you're like, well, that's not great. But, hey, there's still plenty of time left. Then, a little bit later on, this was a goal that just can't go in. And I love him, but it can't go in. Hurricanes battling along the boards. They kind of busted out. Brady Shea gets it. He's going to take a slapper. I don't remember who it was, but one Ranger stops the original blast. And then Jordan Stahl gets it. Shot on net. It might have been tipped by Fox's skate. Even if it was not enough. I love Igor Shesterkin. You got to have that. You got to make that stop. It was a pretty clean look. Maybe Fox tipped it just a little bit, but you still got to come up with that. And they couldn't. And the rest of the time, the Rangers were playing catch-up. They just couldn't quite do it. Chris Kreider would get his goal, his 50th goal. Why? Like, such a incredible milestone for Chris Kreider. Only the 4th Ranger in history to score 50 goals in a season. Like, such an incredible milestone for him. In his 11th season as a blue shirt. What should have been this incredible, amazing thing happened in the last, 2 minutes of a game you're losing, and you're clearly going to lose. And, I mean, the crowd went wild for him. His teammates tried to hype him up, but you could tell that he knew. He knew. He just simply knew. Sebastian Aho with a goal to ice the game on the empty netter. And it's over. And What sucks is there were funny things that happened in this game. I can't even talk in a funny, joking manner about Frederick Anderson, like, stick handling in the neutral zone. What was that, by the way? Like, I can't even talk about that in a funny light, because I'm just bitter. I am horrifically bitter. The offense played well, but not well enough. They were getting chances, but they couldn't convert on them. The defense played really good until they didn't. The first pair has continued to be the most worrisome pair, and that's bad, especially at this point of the season. They've been up and down. They'll play 5 great games and then 5 terrible ones. We're in a stretch where they're not looking so great right now. And boy, oh boy, if the first pair is playing like this in the playoffs, you have an issue. Fox got turnstiled on that play, on the first goal. The first line's becoming concerned, or first pair is becoming concerning. Like, it was one of those nights. And you might say, well, Weston, Carolina's a really, really good team. They're in the playoffs after all. They're a great team. Knock, 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 buddy boy. Guess who else is in the playoffs? These guys. And probably, if you want to go anywhere in them that isn't a first round exit, or maybe a second round exit, if you want to actually do something in said playoffs, you might have to face the Hurricanes. And quick look back at the 3 games we've played so far against the Hurricanes. We got our asses beat in the first one. We stole game 2 against them because Alexander Georgiev, randomly in a season that might be one of his worst at the NHL level, decided to have the best goaltending game in Rangers franchise history, no exaggeration, and you steal that game 2-0. And now this game where you play really, really good for 40 minutes, and then poop your diapers in the third period. Oh, but it's okay, you get some time to rest. Nope, we play Philly tomorrow on the road. 7 o'clock. Boy, oh boy. You gotta win that game. You have to. I understand that you're going to be a little bit tired because it's a back-to-back with travel. You're probably heading to the airport right now to hop on a plane. And, yeah, you really need to salt their earth in that game. That's what I'm going to say. You need to absolutely crush them like a bug. So, I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. Hopefully it's a win. And that's all I have for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Rangers.